¿Qué es la que hay, Corillo? Bienvenido otro viernes más en This is Manny. Y antes de todo, vamos a entrar en el New Music Video con mi nuevo sencillo Stigma, una producción hecha por eCash Music Group y Dímelo Show. Así que les comparto Stigma, el video. Bueno, espérate. Ahora me escuchan. Me disculpan. Un blooper ahí de la madre. Pero esas cosas pasan cuando estamos en vivo. Así que nada, se los voy a presentar una vez más aquí. Ahora sí se supone que tenga sound, ¿ok? Check it out.
Yeah, dice, yeah. Dicen que en la soledad te encuentras a ti mismo, que la sociedad rompe tu mecanismo. Más cuando la ansiedad te quiere atrapar, tómate un minuto y sal a respirar. Ya, hay días de sol, días de lluvia. Amarte a ti mismo no tiene comparación alguna. Self-care, self-love es la medicina. Una meditación que devuelva luz a tu vida. Cuando creas que ya no hay más vuelta atrás, date nuevamente la oportunidad de poder amar, poder abrazar y recuperar una vez más la paz mental. Yo, it's okay not to be okay. So give yourself a chance to live in loving grace. Que después de la tormenta se aclara tu panorama. Las noches desaparecen cuando enciendes esa llama. Yo, you gotta cut yourself some slack, fam. Aunque en estos momentos no puedas creerlo, volverá a salir el sol y sonriendo. No somos lo que nos pasó, sino somos lo que decidimos ser. Y en el presente es donde podemos crecer. Dicen que no hay mal que por bien no venga, y ahora no es momento para que te detenga. Dejemos el estigma atrás, porque para avanzar hay que ponerse para la vuelta y cambiar nuestra mentalidad. Es que la depresión no es una falla técnica, tampoco símbolo de tu debilidad, sino tu cuerpo diciendo quiero la libertad de un pasado que te ata sin autoridad. Yeah, take a knee and rest up, king. Que no somos de piedra, hay que romper esas cadenas, yo. No hay enigma en la salud mental. El carpe diem nos recuerda que ya todo pasará, yo. Cuando creas que ya no hay más vuelta atrás, date nuevamente la oportunidad de poder amar, poder abrazar y recuperar una vez más la paz mental, yo. You gotta cut yourself some slack, fam. Aunque en estos momentos no puedas creerlo, volverá a salir el sol y sonriendo. No somos lo que nos pasó, sino somos lo que decidimos ser. Y en el presente es donde podemos crecer. Es tiempo de recuperar nuestra felicidad. Aunque queramos ser de hierro, por dentro es natural, somos benévolos.
Yeah, this is Manny, yo. Dime cómo te sientes. Estoy aquí para escucharte. Quiero dejarte saber que no estás solo. No hay nada de qué avergonzarse. Déjame ayudarte.
Me tenía en mute, corillo. Mira, es que ha sido un día de esos interesantes. Casi no me levanto de la cama, pero anyways, como iba diciendo, estoy bien contento por esta producción, una producción hecha desde la casa, junto a mi esposa Olga y Cash Music, con las manos llenas de mucho amor ahí que Sean le puso a la edición también, para que vean que lo que se puede hacer con poco. Imagínense si tienen uno los recursos cuando están ahí, ¿verdad? Y lo digo porque eso tiene que ver con el tema de estigma, ¿verdad? Cuando uno tiene ese apoyo extra, se hace un poco más fácil, o se nos facilita tal vez un poco el proceso de recuperación, ¿verdad? So, cuando tenemos las herramientas necesarias, se logra mucho, pero cuando no hay mucho, se hace de tripas corazones, como decía mi mamá. So, cuando toca, toca. Anyways, estoy bien contento de verdad por esta producción. No sé qué les puedo decirle. Ha sido una aventura de verdad y esto es solo el comienzo. ECAS Music Group. ECAS Music Group, solo el comienzo. Y mira, por ahí anda el Zoe. Yo, Zoe, what's up? ¿Está por ahí o se fue? No sé, se fue. Anyways, ¿qué les puedo decir? Mira, adivinen qué es lo que estoy comiendo. Que este es mi dulce favorito de la época de fall o del otoño, ¿verdad? De otoño, ¿verdad? Y de Halloween. Peanut candy. I mean, corn candy. Or candy corn, whatever the hell they call it. Déjame ver. Ahí estamos otra vez. Yo.
Yo, can you hear me? Hey, Epa, bro. Felicidades.
I can hear you.
You can hear me? Can you hear me now?
No, you're driving. Focus. Anyways, como dije, excelente el video antes de irnos. Lo voy a poner nuevamente, pero antes de eso, quiero hablarles sobre un tema interesante que me estuvo, ¿sabes? De esas cositas que uno se pregunta el por qué rayo. Pero en This is Manny, como yo me desahogo y digo lo que me da la gana, pues quiero hablarles un poco de si Spotify, saben ustedes todos que llevamos un tiempo peleando contra pues las compañías de reproducción discográfica por los derechos de autores, composición, qué sé yo, porque la realidad es que al igual que la industria del cine se vio amenazada tú sabes, ahora con el AI, la industria musical de igual forma ha sido esclavizada por los pasados, yo diría que 15, 20 años, por causa de la internet, las descargas ilegales y la reproducción de streaming. Y pues lleva mucho tiempo pues tratando de buscar la forma en que se pueda recompensar al artista, al productor, al creador de música en conjunto, ¿verdad? Para llevar a un happy medium donde los compositores y pues, o sea, las personas de la industria tengan una paga justa, ¿verdad? Pero cuando estaba sacando el tema de estigma, también me di cuenta de un pequeño detalle que es, voy a enseñar, que cuando estaba sacando el tema en el profile de artista de Spotify Artist, ¿verdad? Vi esta pequeña nota que de verdad esta página de Spotify Artist, y tú sigues las instrucciones de aquí, te pueden traer mucho éxito porque siempre tienen muchas buenas ideas para el artista independiente que pues es quien controla más bien su carrera, ¿verdad? Y este primer espacio, ¿verdad? Que dice your new home for all things songwriting production on Spotify. Entonces cuando entré ahí me di con esto. Me dice, entonces tu nueva casa para compositores, productores, publishing en Spotify. Y dice, para personas que hacen o crean música, descubre tus recursos, oportunidades, inspiración creativa, que te va a ayudar a exhibir básicamente tu trabajo y empoderar tu carrera. Entonces, al principio como que me estuvo contra. Vamos a ver qué tienen que decirle ellos, porque ya que no quieren llevar a un acuerdo con la asociación de compositores y toda esta cosa, ¿verdad? Mira, dice, te pintan bien bonita esta página. A mí no, tengo como que un doble sentido con esto, o doble emociones, o emociones encontradas. Dice, get creative, promote your work, explore insight, and be inspired. Sé creativa, promueve tu trabajo, explora ideas e inspírate. Y estamos aquí para escribir, get the most out of your Spotify with resources to supercharge your songwriting career, produce y publica. Y esta es la parte donde la cosa se pone interesante, les voy a enseñar. Obviamente esto le dicen, pues le habla en el overall de todas estas cositas y algunos de los servicios que te pueden ayudar y a promocionar. Dice, te enseñan cómo deberías organizarte y demás, que pues, es muy buena información, muy buena información, ¿verdad? Pero lo primerito que sale en esta página es esto. Dice, ponte creativo, mix it up in our songwriting studios. Entonces, where you're ready to lay down tracks, pen lyrics, or just look for space to get creative. Spotify for Artists has your back with free studio time. Free studio time. Do you hear that? Spotify for Artists has your back with free studio time for songwriting and production sessions. Ahí nada más, corillo. No, nos sentimos otra vez nuevamente atacados, o por lo menos yo, nuevamente por estas personas que se quieren lucrar del trabajo final, pero haciendo estas cosas, yo entiendo el lado positivo, sí, pero también entiendan el lado negativo. Si hay personas que no pueden afford, ¿verdad? Un estudio, un ingeniero, un productor, lo que sea, pues se entiende, pero esto tiene que tener unas reglas. Pero esto no tiene ninguna regla. La única regla es que te las voy a leer ya mismo para que las veas. Básicamente, alquilar el espacio totalmente gratis en sus facilidades y tienes un estudio ahí. Y entonces lo que vas a crear es más chaos, porque las personas que no tengan y lo que quieran es pues ustedes ya saben. O sea, available en Los Ángeles, Nashville, London y Toronto. Free to use. Entonces, ¿dónde carajo quedan los productores, los estudios de grabación, las compañías de grabación independiente que se enfocan en de alguna forma poder colaborar para el crecimiento de ambos, no solamente el artista, pero también del productor y todo lo demás? Pero ustedes en Spotify, ¿verdad? Piensan que esto es una excelente idea. Pues hay que poner el límite a esto, entiendo yo. O a menos que sea que alguien tiene una emergencia y no puede terminar un proyecto. No sé, esto como que abre las puertas para decirle a tú que cualquier persona pueda hacerlo. Aunque no lo dudo, cualquier persona podría hacerlo. Pero no se mientan. No se mientan, no van a poner el chacal a cantar como Shakira. Anyways, entramos aquí donde dice Book a Session. Nos envía a otra página de ellos, donde básicamente nos dice cuáles son los estudios y dónde los pueden encontrar. Aquí pueden ver el de Londres, Los Ángeles, Nashville y Toronto. Vamos a ver el más cercano, bueno, cercano entre grandes comillas que me queda es Los Ángeles. Vamos a entrar ahí. Entonces dice, Spotify Songwriting Studio is located within the office of the Art District in downtown Los Ángeles. Learn more, blah, 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 blah. Ya, ahí puede hacer un request booking. Te enseña como una fotito ahí, más o menos, guabalanga de lo que tienen ahí, ¿verdad? Y el pequeño espacio. Está bien. Entonces, our Los Angeles Songwriting Studio is housed directly in Spotify office complex in the Arts District in downtown LA. You'll be working in the heart of Spotify West Coast hub in a vibe smoky writing production soaked writing production It was smoking. Room with state-of-the-art recording equipment and all the amenities to make your sessions as productive as you can. ¿Ya vieron eso? Ok. Después de esta foto, que pues en las fotos no hay más nada, que yo entiendo ese mensaje, muy bueno, está bien, perfecto, pero esto tiene que tener como algunos límites. Cuando le damos a request, mira, puedes seleccionar un package, aquí chequeate esto, y el package básicamente tienes que tener para there are no engineers available on the selected date, bla, 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 bla. Básicamente te hace buscar en qué día puedes separar tu fecha. Mira, aquí tú puedes buscar un ingeniero, engineer not needed, o si lo necesitas, o setup studio. A ver si necesitas engineer needed. A ver, there are no booking hours available, Y aquí básicamente tienes que tener toda esta información sobre el proyecto, si tiene un record label, si tiene una sesión. Y es todo. Eso es todo. Entonces, yo no sé cómo va a ser el proceso de validación, ¿verdad? Pero, pues, tú sabes, aquí, mira, aquí hay otras cosas que dice... ok, aquí está el equipo, chequense. El equipo que incluye... incluye micrófono Shure SM7B, AKG C413 XL2, instrumentos Gibson Acoustic Guitar, Fender Precision Bass, Fender Stratocaster, Fender Telecaster Akai, MPK 249 y bla bla bla, otros instrumentos ahí. Está chévere eso, fíjate. Un equipo bastante decente para empezar. Pero la realidad es que yo quisiera saber qué ustedes creen de eso, la verdad. So, I don't know. Tell me what y'all think. Oh, wait. I got here 2 visitors. Zoe y el gran J Glass the Movement. What's up, my brothers?
Hey, what's up, bro?
Que
You guys-
adiós, carajo.
you
Que
guys
mi clase
hear me
está
now?
como... Eso como que se
I
quedó
can see you,
oscuro.
Zoe.
What's up, Zoe?
You can hear me?
¿Por qué carajo no te oigo?
I don't know.
Second. I think it's me, not you. Let me check it. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
I can hear you.
Ahora te oigo.
Yeah, that was a tease. Ahorita. I was like, bro, I timed it. Can you hear me?
Yep, I hear you now.
Okay. So, going back to that situation, it sounds like a hook, but where's the money gonna come from? Spotify sponsoring?
Yo, what's up?
What's up, bro?
Hey,
What's up?
bro?
Yeah,
Oh,
man.
What's
So man, it's been a minute. We'll go back to that conversation though. Man, I'm so happy to see you, Jay.
hey, same to you, bro. Same
Man,
to you.
real quick, how's the family doing?
Everybody's doing well, man. We all doing good.
Did you watch the video next?
Which Estima?
Uh-huh.
I did.
Oh, what do you think?
I love it. You didn't see me. I reposted it.
Oh, I didn't see it.
Yeah.
I'm just reading now. I'm talking about the news now about with this situation with Spotify. So I was explaining to people how basically Spotify has created this free lounge for artists to actually go to their facilities and basically provide people, overall people, right, to some resources basically. But at the same time, we've been negotiating with these people, with the Association for Composers, Writers, and all that stuff for the longest, because they keep draining the artist, producer, and music creator for a dime a cent, you know.
Yes.
And it's just they're squeezing the industry, and then they get their money. Like I was explaining earlier, the cinematic industry has become threatened by the AI, but they forget that music was threatened by the internet in the first place, because we was already not making enough. And when the internet came, Napster came, all the illegal downloads, Then streaming came, which basically kept on squeezing the artists for a dime a dozen, and they keep getting richer, and the artist creator who make them there, we still getting crumbs.
Yeah,
So, go ahead.
I think it's done by design, because now that means that artists, like musicians, they have to be in a whole different situation, because if you really think about it, music makes the world go round. Everything on TV is tailored through the songs. Let's face it, it's the audio that captures your imagination, and the film, obviously, but music, I feel, is supreme. Like, if we ever watch anything that's silent movie, bro, it's kind of dull. And in today's generation, everybody's got ADD to the next level. So I feel like, I don't know, how do we pick it? How do we protest that? Like, and I'm kind of mad at Spotify for doing this too, because it sounds like communism to me. You know what I mean? Like, where's the money gonna end up?
They being the it's a monopoly. They're building that.
And so, just to, I think this is me personally, just to answer some of those questions, though. One of the things that we can do to combat that, I don't 100% agree that it's communism. This is the actual epitome of capitalism, unfortunately, where the corporations are bleeding the artists dry of their talents and their energy and their power, right? Especially when, like we were talking about a second ago, it comes to the emotion that music adds to everything that we do. In all of our cultures, and you look at the background of where we come from historically, all of our histories were initially passed down before anything was written through music,
dance,
right? Showmanship, through the artistry of showing who our peoples are and where they come from and parts of those struggles, right? So the corporations understand this, and so they're going to bleed us dry of all of our talents, everything that we have, because that's what they're poised to do in the essence of capitalism. Now, one way that we can defeat that, get around, is by controlling and coming up with our own platforms and our own things to subvert a Spotify or an Amazon podcast. They don't have to create these spaces for us. We can create them ourselves. Look at us right now on StreamYard, right?
Yeah,
exactly.
So this is a platform in and of itself where we can do that, and we don't have to rely on them to push our stuff out. We've got so many different social media outlets that we can begin to do it our own, and capitalize off of it. In that same sense, YouTube being one of the bigger engines that allow us to do that, right? Different podcast platforms, so we can control our own narrative and totally subvert them. We simply have to figure out how to create that space for the artists and the writers and the actors and so on and so forth. So that's my take on that. And I could be completely off. I don't know.
No, that's actually a really, really good synopsis
like
about
that.
everything. Because if you come to see, there's so many distribution companies: DistroKid, CD Baby, 1RPM. It goes on and on and on and on and on.
Yeah.
So these are the kind of people we want to become, because they're already adapted and overcame the situation. Basically, they created their own companies to actually provide to these other companies. So if you're like a Universal Music, right, a powerhouse, or Sony Music or Warner Music, which are the big labels, but you can basically control that situation. And that's why they're so powerful, because from the get-go, they've been on that page. Just everybody else, as we call ourselves, independent, because we're not affiliated to the big threes. It should be our focus and goal to achieve that.
More independent.
Yeah.
Well,
And that's so you're not you're not far off, for reals. You're not far off.
And I've been, like, let's say Manny's been doing music his whole life, right? I started in 2018, and we do this for the passion of trying to be like our own influence locally, right? And we've been building and mastering. And you're right. I mean, just the aspect of having these conversations on our own, it's gonna manifest where, you know, the audience, the public, is gonna start, you know, paying attention to us. You know, the family bloodline, the recap show. We've been doing everything so consistent, organically, and there's some things missing there, but we're smart enough to understand that our team is spicy. You know what I mean? We're real spicy with it because
with the spicy.
yeah, you know, because today, like for instance, I just got off the golf course, and I was with these guys for like 5 hours and a half. These guys going tequila it out, and they lost all motivation to be out there. I literally felt like I was stuck. But then I realized, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna flip the script. I'm gonna invest more time and more love into this group, and then little by little, you know, that time you put in is gonna manifest it back. But it's gotta be the right vibe, right? We've been investing with the right energy, the positive vibe, to be like, you know what, we do this for the passion. And when you do it with the passion, the money's gonna come, right? But more than that, there's gotta be so many frustrated artists out there where they're like, I know I'm better than a Shakira. All respect to Shakira.
No, that's true though.
Yeah.
But you know, overall, like, the only thing missing.
Well, you better than you. Anyone could be better than Shakira if you pay your taxes. Too soon.
No,
That's a low blow. That's a low blow.
You know, bro, nobody pays taxes nowadays. You know, not even.
I know, because I'm late on mine. I laugh at it. I'm late on mine for sure.
Oh
I
my
mean,
God.
all respect to the IRS, because like I got a coupon CD. My tax guy makes sure that I pay in advance,
Coupon
because
CD.
I learned my lesson. You know, interest rates do not lie. You know, like, and right now, like $1,000 plus 20%, it seems like credit cards are insane right now. Like 30% almost for every $1,000.
Yep.
So
going back, because you know that's a whole other topic.
yeah. Sorry, going on a tangent.
Acquiring credit with this that's why, you know, who creates the law creates the one that breaks it, or creates the way to break it.
Of course.
You know, so if you know the trick, you know it all.
Yeah.
So at this point, is these people are doing exactly that to the industry.
Yeah.
You know, I know the law. Guess what? I'm gonna go around it to make sure that, because that's what capitalism does. That's what capitalism.
It's so nasty, bro.
It's a dirty world. It's a dirty world, and it sucks because if you come and see, just like college sports,
Yeah.
you know, that's slavery. That's modern slavery to me. Just to get a chance to maybe even go to the NFLs, where in some way you might set yourself some sort of freedom. Right.
Oh, that's a whole nother plantation game, bro.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Some freedom.
So then is the dream unobtainable now?
It's not that it's unobtainable, it's that it's convenient for people. Whoever achieves it, it's because of convenience. I mean, they might be great at what they do, but the people who took them up there, if you're not a Kobe, if you're not a Jordan, who had a family member, especially if y'all saw Air, what a great movie.
Right.
I was amazed. I was like, parents are so important when you're young and you're coming up in the career. Because had he said, I want a percentage of this for the rest of my life, or the mom would be like, no, you're not going to sign that, Jordan would have been nobody right now.
Yeah.
Jordan would have been an average. Bro, he got that's why he got so rich. He's still getting paid off that deal, you know? Like, that's why he's got the Uber.
Forever, including his heritage until even if he passes away.
Yeah. And that's
insane.
That's what's important about it, right? Like you said, Manny, the people that make the rules and the laws, they also know how to break them, right? They're making them to slur everybody else's growth in the same industry, so they can get ahead, right? And produce a monopoly. So when we begin to understand the rules, it's not up to us to play within the rules. As we need to start looking into the gray of the rules, because that's where everybody the gray area you live, right? You know, we understand how plants grow. You know, you put them out in some sunshine and you give them some water. But what people forget about is the whole process of photosynthesis that happens in between. That you know, the germination part. That's where the growth happens. Photosynthesis. That's how it gets its food. That's how it gets its nutrients, which produces that growth. And so that's where we have to live and understand the game that they're playing, and not get upset about it. You know, not overly emotionally react to it, because it pisses me off all the time. I was even listening to the beat in the background. I wrote some lyrics to this not too long ago, and I was like, damn, we can push this, but how we gonna push this? What platform we gonna push this on? How we gonna get it out? We got to go back and we got to master. We got to mix it. I was listening to Eclipse just a second ago while I was trying to get everything set up, and I was like, yeah, I gotta figure this out. I gotta get back on the horn with tech so we can the stems and all that stuff pushed over. And that's part of the gray that we live in, knowing how to get that stuff knocked out, and then going back to creating our space.
Everybody sees you. I'm sorry. Everybody sees you at the top of the hill, but they forget that you walk through thorns to get all the way up there.
Right.
Well, you know, it's 50 years of hip hop, and you know how crazy the hip hop generation has influenced when guys that, like, you know, Eddie and Jordan, right? And they peeped at Jordan. They're like, oh, Jay's. And I was like, yeah, you know me, I got to be comfortable out here, you know? And then later on, the dude was like, my name is Jay-Z. And I'm like, bro, you're the furthest thing from being a Jay-Z. But I'll rock with you because we're reviving. Tequila, you know, it makes you assimilate. But this is how crazy the hip-hop culture is. To the point that if this guy, which totally doesn't look like a Jay-Z, you know, his background is not Jay-Z, it's not Rock Nation, right? But he's out there like, the Rock is in the building. Yeah, and he's like 50. You know, he's like, you know, he's an old-ass man. But I'm like, damn, is this guy really like, does he get down to Jay-Z in traffic? And he's like, yo, you know, like...
No, bro,
you know what I mean?
The people you least expect it. You know, those are the ones. But
and I mean, I'm Hispanic. I'm supposed to be like, I could say that, but I don't know if you got that swag. But if you got money, I'll rock with you because at the end of the day, I'm trying to get that too,
for real.
I ain't trying to be left out.
Yeah, and it's such a weird vibe sometimes because they're at the top, but it's generational wealth. You know what I mean? Like their grandparents paid the price. Me, we're just barely paying the price, paying taxes, because I still don't know how to get around. You know, it mind boggles me that I have to give my money to the people up top, but it's also because we have great schools or we have great libraries, you know, and great hospitals. I'm a cancer survivor, so I understand that some of that money goes to the greater good. But man, does it hurt. And I'm willing to bet that when we become millionaires, it's going to hurt even more to drop. You know, if I make 10 million, I got to put at least 2 million
just
away.
make sure that you got something generating exactly that same amount a month. Yeah. That's it.
But also, that's you know, a big thing. And this is tonight is going to be our last night pushing it. And I'll start putting out more content for the family bloodline on it. But life insurance. That's why we took a whole month to push the life insurance information, because a lot of people are passing on generational wealth through whole life insurance, right? That they're tucking away, and that's a way to get around taxes as well. You know, you take loans from yourself when you go in and you buy yourself a whole life insurance policy. That's a part of the game that I've learned so much over this month about that. It's absolutely ridiculous, and we've been left out of those conversations, unfortunately.
Wow.
Right, but that's something that we really need to look into. That's a place that we can invest, and not only that, but we can pull, if we need loans for something, we can pull money out against ourselves and it's tax free.
Yeah.
We're not paying taxes on that stuff.
You're right, because like, bro, Hispanic people be having like 10 kids at a time. If let's just say
I don't know
we-
why he panicked, not me.
Well, I'm just saying, like as soon as you have 5 kids and all those 5 kids have, you know, life insurance, in 50 years all those things mature, and that's really the come up for the next people coming behind them, because your mom and dad is hooked up, your uncle's hooked up, your auntie's hooked up, and there's a what do you call it, a trust fund on the house of Esquivel. Like recently I saw this thing about the house of whatever is the richest house in Morocco, some kind of family out there, the house of something, and they're worth close to $500 billion because they've been, you know, doubling up since the 1500s. And in my mind I was like, that is some smart ass people right there. Like, but over time, smart. And that's where I'm like, bro, whoever I had two or three generations ago must have been like super duper native to the next level. And we're just barely coming out of the woodworks. You know, all respect to my ancestors, you know, because I don't know what the hell they went through. But we didn't pass any of that knowledge.
Well, and so this is how it comes back to us being artists and producers and writers and all that, and doing what we do, right? Because we can set up our LLCs and push those LLCs into, you know, whole life insurance, get something generated, have that sitting up under the LLC umbrella, you know, or create an S corp or corporation, so that we can, you know, we can push our money through that system and be better off.
Be our own banks.
Be your own bank. That's how you beat the system, right? That's how we have to do it. We don't have to be smarter than, we just got to find the people who are smarter than us about this stuff, and do it that way. You know, I was asking Tech for criticism, a couple of other writers for criticism about Eclipse, and I got a lot of great feedback. But my whole thing is to ask people that are smarter than me. So I'm not going to reinvent the wheel. I'm going to listen and take that criticism, and I'm going to lay it down the way that they were saying, the way that they were advising, right? Mm-hmm. And that's how we keep fighting against the system. And
we gotta. Sometimes the enemy of your enemy of your best friend. So
we gotta secure the bag. You know what I've done like the past month and a half? 20% of every little paycheck I get. And little by little, I was like, damn, I should have done this when I was 15, man. Like, what the hell? You know, secure the bag, 20%. Don't even touch it. Don't even touch it, you know? And it's a hard discipline. It's a real gift to master. Even the cat right now is telling me right now, yo, you gotta get that.
Was I the only one hearing that? What's going on? Where is this?
The who?
You know, the alley cat. You know what I mean? The alley cat is loose. Trying to get that.
All right.
Hey.
Oh, look at it.
Yeah.
Yo, so, but anyways, we lost track of the whole thing. But anyways, the thing is, we gotta figure out a way to be our own boss. Period. Yeah. Be your own boss. Be all you can be for yourself and your family. Period.
Amen.
So seek forward to it. So before I wrap it up, don't forget to actually watch The Family Bloodline right after this. So they're gonna keep on discussing the benefits of life insurance. So keep it up.
Real quick, sorry to interrupt. When are we going to be able to go visit you, James? When do we have a clear-cut path?
So my invitation is open to my brothers. So come on whenever y'all want. I'm still in the process of getting stuff unpacked and cleaned up, but we'll make it work. The grill is outside, out back.
Oh, man, please. Don't let me. I'm so hungry.
The tomato garden hanging out. So whenever y'all ready. Whenever.
Definitely.
Instead of going to Nam, we should go visit you, man. You know, be your own.
We're gonna have to do something, so we'll figure it out though. We'll get that offline. Así que Corillo, one more time before we are actually done, I want you guys to enjoy our latest single, Estigma video, filmed by Olga Castro, my beautiful wife and co-owner of ECAS Music Group.
Yeah, buddy.
She was behind the cameras. I'm so proud of her. She did amazing, and with the blessings and magic that Dímelo Sean put behind on the editing, it was just a masterpiece. So
wow, yes.
I hope you guys had enjoyed it. Put it on your favorite. It sure is one of my favorites. I think it's my very favorite song right now. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. And remember, be there for somebody who needs you. Don't just turn on your freaking phone and record if there's some situation. Be brave, get some balls, and freaking be a man.
Yeah.
Right? And seek all the help you need. We are here to listen. So, all right. So let's watch it one more time now with the company of Jay Glastonbury. Babe. Let's go.
Yeah. Dice. Yeah. Dicen que en la soledad te encuentras a ti mismo, que la sociedad rompe tu mecanismo. Más cuando la ansiedad te quiera atrapar, tómate un minuto y sal a respirar. Yeah. Hay días de sol, días de lluvia. Amarte a ti mismo no tiene comparación alguna. Self-care, self-love es la medicina. Una meditación que devuelva luz a tu vida. Cuando creas que ya no hay más vuelta atrás, date nuevamente la oportunidad de poder amar, poder abrazar y recuperar una vez más la paz mental. Yo, it's okay not to be okay. So give yourself a chance to live in loving grace. Que después de la tormenta se aclara tu panorama. Las noches desaparecen cuando enciendes esa llama. Yo, you gotta cut yourself some slack, fam. Aunque en estos momentos no puedas creerlo, volver a salir el sol y sonriendo. No somos lo que nos pasó, sino somos lo que decidimos ser. Y en el presente es donde podemos crecer. Dicen que no hay mal que por bien no venga, y ahora no es momento para que te detenga. Dejemos el estigma atrás, porque para avanzar hay que ponerse para la vuelta y cambiar nuestra mentalidad. Es que la depresión no es una falla técnica, tampoco símbolo de tu debilidad, sino tu cuerpo diciendo quiero la libertad de un pasado que te ata sin autoridad. Yeah, take a knee and rest up, king. Que no somos de piedra, hay que romper esas cadenas, yo. No hay enigma en la salud mental. El carpe diem nos recuerda que ya todo pasará, yo. Cuando creas que ya no hay más vuelta atrás, date nuevamente la oportunidad de poder amar, poder abrazar y recuperar una vez más la paz mental, yo. You gotta cut yourself some slack, fam. Aunque en estos momentos no puedas creerlo, volver a salir el sol y sonriendo. No somos lo que nos pasó, sino somos lo que decidimos ser. Y en el presente es donde podemos crecer. Es tiempo de recuperar nuestra felicidad. Aunque queramos ser de hierro, por dentro es natural, somos benévolos.
Yeah, this is Manny, yo. Dime cómo te sientes. Estoy aquí para escucharte. Quiero dejarte saber que no estás solo. No hay nada de qué avergonzarse. Déjame ayudarte.